Donald Trump?
He was difficult. I approached Donald Trump as what you kind of see in him when you really watch him. There's a pretense, there's something created about him. How do you approach that? I approached Donald Trump as and it's not just about being a rich kid or anything like that.
What happens when Hollywood's smoothest voice and its most iconic rebel both decide to take a little jab at Trump? You get a live TV moment so subtle yet so savage that even grumpy Trumpy spray tan looked nervous. Morgan Freeman with his calm wisdom and Johnny Depp with his cheeky mischief didn't have to scream or curse, they let silence, timing, and wit do the heavy lifting. And the best part? Trump wasn't even prepared to defend himself. Let's watch how two legends managed to say more with a glance than Donnie Diapers has with all his rants. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Why did a single calm remark from Morgan Freeman feel louder than all the yelling Trump usually does? That's the funny part, because the crowd wasn't reacting to noise, they were reacting to control. Freeman didn't raise his voice, didn't wave his hands, didn't act like he was under attack.
If Donald Trump is elected president of the United States, in a kind of historical way, it's exciting because we will see the actual last president of the United States. It just won't work after that.
Everything is mine. Even if I don't own it yet, I'll have it. You've got Reagan who, this kills me.
Okay, look.
And also, the absurdity of where his sentences might travel.
He simply looked straight ahead and dropped one small observation in his slow, measured tone. And right away, people leaned in. It's like everyone in the room sensed, this is about to sting. On live television, the way you say something can matter more than the words themselves. Freeman has spent his entire career mastering pauses, that deep rumble in his voice, and the timing of when to stop talking. Trump, on the other hand, goes the opposite way, shouting, interrupting, repeating the same lines like he's trying to sell a broken timeshare. So when Freeman kept his composure and let his silence hang, every second acted like a spotlight. Trump is used to bulldozing conversations, but bulldozers don't look very powerful when the other guy doesn't even move. That moment turned awkward fast because live TV gives you no room to erase or fix things. If you're sloppy, it stays sloppy. If you pause at just the right second, that pause becomes your weapon. When Freeman paused, letting the audience take in what he just said, the room started to crack.
Reagan, back in the day, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Donald Trump, I'm going to build a wall.
You were doing a Trump impression. You did the thing for Funny or Die. You do a great Trump, a really great Trump.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know. That might not be good.
It might not be a good compliment. I don't know.
A fabulous wall, sensational wall. And all of my billions are not going to have to pay for it. No, really, no. Because you know what? Mexico's going to pay for it.
Laughter rolled in, the kind of laugh that isn't wild but sharp. A few people clapped, and you could hear that uneven rhythm, like they weren't sure if it was polite or risky, but that made it funnier. The audience reaction added weight to Freeman's words without him needing to push harder. Picture it, Freeman delivers his witty line like a grandparent teasing you at Thanksgiving. Calm, warm, almost gentle. Meanwhile, right beside him, Trump begins to shift in his chair. He looks left, then right, like he's searching for his backup team. His lips purse, his fingers tug at the armrest. The orange turd wasn't roaring this time, he was stuck in silence he didn't control. And when he tried to cut in, it sounded jagged and rushed, not confident. That contrast turned him into the punchline. Studies in psychology actually back this up. Researchers have noted that when one person remains calm and collected, it often makes the aggressive one seem childish, even cartoonish. It's the same effect as a teacher standing quietly at the front of a loud classroom. The silence embarrasses the noisy kids more than any shouting ever could.
Nobody could be more presidential. It's fabulous. I just love the fact that he's unable, even worse than me.
It's always interesting to watch what's going on. Alec Baldwin does a great impression of him on Saturday Night Live.
I've heard,
I
yeah.
heard that you've never seen that.
No, I haven't.
How is it possible? Who has not seen Alec Baldwin do Trump?
He's unable to to form a sentence, to actually formulate a sentence that becomes vocabulary that actually works together.
Yeah.
Freeman unconsciously played that exact role. Trump was the kid banging on his desk for attention, and Freeman was the teacher raising just an eyebrow. And the crowd knew who looked smarter. The cameras caught every twitch of Trump's face. You could practically see the question mark spinning over his head. Should he fight back? Should he laugh? Should he try to change the subject? The problem was that each of those choices would only highlight how calm Freeman stayed. This is the kryptonite for grumpy Trumpy. Aggression fuels him. But when the energy is quiet, focused, patient, he looks deflated. Freeman never directly attacked. He didn't call Trump names, he didn't lecture, he didn't roll in the mud.
How can people not know that Alec Baldwin does or see it? If he ever stops doing it, though, would you do it on Saturday Night Live?
Sure.
I can't believe that there are people that have never seen Alec Baldwin do Trump. That is shocking to me.
Well, I've seen Trump do Trump, which is shocking
Yes,
to
that's
me. Alec's done all the work. I can just copy him.
yeah,
That's,
exactly.
you know.
And he didn't think he could do it. He kind of just decided to try it, and he's really good at it.
He simply sat there, steady, unbothered, letting his presence do all the talking. That dignity alone was the insult. It reduced Trump's roaring into background noise, the way a child's tantrum blends into the hum of a grocery store. And judging by the faces in the crowd, people caught on instantly. They weren't laughing at the joke, they were laughing at the imbalance of power right in front of them. So yes, Freeman defeated Trump without even moving a muscle. But that was only Act 1. Because if Freeman's calm cracks exposed Trump's ego, Johnny Depp's wild unpredictability came next.
I approached Donald Trump as what you kind of see in him when you really watch him. There's a pretense, there's something created about him. Everything is mine. Even if I don't own it yet, I'll have it. You've got Reagan who, this kills me.
You were doing a Trump impression. You did the thing for Funny or Die. You do a great Trump, a really great Trump.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know. That might not be good.
It might not be a good compliment, I don't know.
And Depp didn't just make Trump look silly, he made him look like a parody standing inside an actual parody. Freeman and Depp didn't just toss out a couple of jokes at Trump's expense. What they really showed was how thin his tough guy image is once it's held up against calm compo.